We're getting there. I have another appointment tomorrow morning.
Okay.
And more x-rays. I think it's like now it's not so much pain, it's just being tired all the time
Okay.
and knowing
so forward to
the doing too much line is.
Yeah.
Because you have to push yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
Going, but sometimes I do a little too much. And then I can't quit.
Yeah, well, have to be a time, your pain isn't that bad. Okay, let me just do a little bit of this. Yeah.
This weekend, we have to go to Minneapolis for we have to leave on Florida for a marching band competition. That's gonna be most likely all day.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it starts at 7 and it'll go until like 10 o'clock at night.
May I sit next to you?
Still married?
Thank you. But you're a good guy.
She ain't kicked you out yet, huh? All right, I got you. Perfect.
But that will probably.
Yeah.
You know if the SED wants
We did get
Well, the
some
girls are in my house
savings,
with them right
so
now.
we have cushion on our
I want to get warmed up, but it didn't work.
So I still have that kind of relax on, but I'm gonna take my
Yeah, I'm
purchase.
sure will. Not as big as last
There's a lot of tobacco
I don't think you're
in the
doing
parking lot
research.
at the stadium, and that's quarter mile.
Hey there, congratulations, old married man. Sorry I couldn't make your party.
We didn't have a bunch of layouts after.
I heard it was a had good down there. Good time by all. Good time by all, I heard.
Okay.
You sit right here, so you stay on the road.
We're not ever having one. But other than that, we'll have.
That's my email app.
Now you're gonna be in real
Other
trouble,
than tables up there.
and I'm not gonna save you.
That's very
The switching. The switching is gonna have.
That's what I got.
Or you can just follow the stairs on. We're fitted that. This many. How big is it?
Well, a lot of it, two cars.
You will be a jerk, kick you out then? No, okay, good.
The little one, big, the only real giant advantage is you can actually control.
Why this game?
Different you kind of can. Some of the switching cars.
I might actually see if my husband can steal a wheelchair.
You might check with some creators. I don't know if they. That's why I was otherwise you can get an offer at.
I don't think that's very legal though.
He is a wheelchair.
Remember how big that
You're pretty dapper there.
Okay. Last year he did.
Hey, where'd you find that?
Like that whole land.
And they even fit.
My wife.
Yeah, that's pretty
I
like it. Larry needs a pair of them.
Myron.
That's true.
Purple shades.
But I worked on it.
Well, I did. I had a.
Because right
I can
now.
have Jim probably.
Who's that young handsome man next to you?
He'll be there on the top row. Yeah.
Good looking dude.
30 years.
I like your background.
But, it's like,
Your background.
Oh, yeah.
You, you.
I know, my.
That's cool. That's
all my years has been
Oh, yeah.
There's more.
Because, I mean, there's a doctor at the clinic, it's like every
Is he already?
you're allowed to take them for the weekend, they're. It'll be fine.
We're supposed to be the same way. Right. Take things from that up. See how the bright rated it. You don't get one.
You know what I mean?
Making sure you're.
Hold on.
Let's go.
I don't know whether you're
I will.
very nice.
That's what I took.
What's weird about it?
It is not wide, depending on. Yeah. Oh, God, no.
I have not. I met you out there. I forgot. Spaced up on the collar.
I'm not scared of spiders. I'm not scared of snakes.
Oh, man.
If you get a big bush, you just go for a walk or you go. My neighbor asked me to watch her chickens this past weekend. I'm like,
Good. I'm not used to standing up.
basically reasons, make sure they're all still in their pen because sometimes they fly out.
Back in the swing.
He falls asleep.
It didn't take
My
long to
other
get
son
back
was
to the
on
big
doing
team going.
something, and I
At
was
least it
like,
was your chosen
and
feature.
the chickens got out.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it. Right place on the own. That would be a real short thing in you
Well,
there.
this chicken's gonna peck my
It's still hard to
eyeball.
get used to when it's new and done. That's nice, but it's like.
Come here, chicken.
It just seems like yesterday.
It was the sweetest chicken.
So good.
And then I picked it up and it just like curled up in my arm and let me pet it. And I'm like, okay, you have to go back in your pen. So I went like this, so fly back in, and it just stayed there. I'm like, come on, come on. So then we walked around a little bit and then tried to get her like that. And then, but it,
Last year was real late, this year,
that was really sweet.
Thanksgiving was as late as it could possibly be.
Remember when we went to the We went to North Carolina several years ago, and they had a drive-in zoo where you can like buy pellets and feed the animals. Well, I was in the back. I don't remember what, we had a little car. So I was in the back. So Nathan, my oldest son, is like 6 foot tall, right? So he's sitting in the front with my husband. I'm in the back with him. He rolls his window down, and this big emu just shoves his head And then my husband starts to roll up the thing,
Yeah.
and the head is still in the car, and I start screaming. I'm afraid that it's either gonna bite me, or his head's gonna get cut off because of the window.
They would spit.
Yeah, I know, and I was like, no, I'm like, stop, stop, and it's like, no, I'm like, no,
Doesn't say.
no.
Yeah. Cause that'll be
I'm
Thanksgiving.
afraid of
Well, I
birds.
thought Thanksgiving might have been the
You
20th.
guys both left and locked your eyes.
There, it's 27.
Oh, we did over there.
But I do have that, because they won't hurt.
Yeah.
The in-town stuff.
They don't have that.
Kids would like to do this.
That part being.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it was last year, 2 years ago, you.
The library thinks they're.
Training run that. Almost every year.
I think he used to cut this stuff a couple times. Yeah.
Just because you forgot your name?
And then he's given, I know he came to great trade show.
When we were downtown.
I know he did.
You're right.
Because he'd always stay at the Air Force Base.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Where is Paul?
What?
Where is Paul?
Little feller, nobody gets to ask that question. He's on top secret.
I'm right here.
Top secret mission.
Oh.
A little early.
Went from Watertown to home, that was his mission.
Really?
What a guy. Excuse you. It must be you could move to Roma.
You on that one, Rock of the Rockets? Still forget to turn that back Rick knows is all good. Kurt? Who's down here for the fair? Yeah.
Too quiet.
Last time I seen those at was at Change of Christmas. Maybe,
I was gonna say, that scares me.
spring show.
That's
That's wrong at a couple levels.
You don't see what I'm seeing, he's got a whole plate of different ones.
Dude, that's pretty.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
nothing.
it's an app, isn't it?
That's an app, all right.
I got
There's an
nothing.
app for that.
There's an app for that.
I'll ask you.
Jesus.
Have one.
That one's gonna leave a mark.
All right, let's go ahead and get this show rolling. Paul's out for the evening, so I'll be president, because I don't.
Where's that?
And I hear you did a dinner tonight, somewhere.
All right, so I'm VP and president and treasurer, so.
Yep.
What a guy.
Start out with we'll start out with the minutes from last month,
Okay, well, we actually did have a meeting in
or
August,
last time.
for last time, yeah, for July. The delayed meeting in July 2025 was, we called to order at 7:25. And our meeting was on July 29th. It was delayed because we didn't have any members, officers here for the original meeting. We were missing the vice president, president, and treasurer that week, that month. I read the minutes from the June 25 meeting. The minutes were approved. Treasurer's report, Eric read the treasurer's report. The report was approved. Old business, no old business was discussed. New business, the fair runs August 1st through 9th. Joe is still working on the grant. Rob still has a couple of clear storage totes available for $10. Check with Rob for more info. Juan's wedding is at 4 p.m. In August, and I assumed that was gonna assume that there's gonna be a business meeting in August, but that didn't happen, so. And we adjourned at 7:45.
Motion to approve those minutes?
Motion.
Second?
Aye.
Minutes approved. Treasurer's report for August 2025. Club account beginning balance $3,173.57. We had our usual bills from Mid-American Energy, $9.83. Liberty Mutual, $48.50. Excel Energy, $215.02. You guys like to be cool, apparently. Purchased soda for $88.25. Chris did bought some internet domain information, some other stuff, $182.33. Some receipts to Rob, $26.81. Wi-Fi service quarterly, cleaning supplies and soda, $313.83. New doorknob, $36.68. And then for our appreciation cookout to Paul for $316.47. Total debts, $1,237.72. Credits, 2 new applications, $20. Soda machine, $108.75. There was a $20 donation from somewhere, I don't remember where that came from, but it was a 20 lane over there. Fair donations for 2025, $624.87. There's $180 worth of dues taken in and $30 for totes. Total credits, $983.62. So an ending club balance, $2,919.47. Show account has not changed. Balance is $12,558. I expect that to start changing now. We got some checks here for trying to Christmas. Savings account that we put $30,000 in there from the show account. That gained $54.10 in interest since in the last 30 days. So that's not so bad. Motion to approve those minutes. Second. All right, speaking of fair, by what did I say, 6/24/87, so I look back and from 2019 to where I had data anyway, 2019, $635 we made, 2020 is blank. I don't know where that information went, Wayne had it or somewhere or something, 2021.
Wasn't that in the middle of the pandemic? We actually have
We still had a fair that year.
Huh?
We still had a fair that
Did
year.
we?
I don't know. Anyway, 2021, $826.81. 22, $915.45. 23, $693.19. 24, $810.45. And then of course this year, $624.87. So a little lower than normal, but apparently attendance was down too, so that could be something. Only other thing, financial wise, looks like we're pretty squared up on dues. We got a couple folks here that I have seen not hide their hair of, so otherwise everybody else is paid up. So we should be good there for the rest of the year. That's all I have for that. Old business, fair, open discussion on the fair. Like, didn't like, things that we can look to change next year. Better talk about that a little bit.
I was late for 3 days, but it was pretty good for days.
Say what?
I was late for 3 days, but it was good the 3 days I was here, no issues or complaints.
I think everybody else said that was the worst 3 days ever.
That could be.
Everything ran all right. I heard some issues about track, some dirty track, things like that. I thought it was pretty good, but I got keep alives in my stuff. That was a discussion Paul wanted to have. We'll talk about new business with that. But any other thing about the fair that went over poorly that we need to look at?
No.
Everything was manned as it. Every time I came in here, there was 4 or 5 people in here. So, and everybody ate all my snacks because there's none left. So.
I had heard that we had some extra people a couple of days. I wasn't here for it.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that got handled.
That should.
It did. It got
Okay.
handled.
All right.
So, You mentioned storage totes, do we still have any of those left?
I think so.
Talk to Rob, if you still want a storage tote, right, $10?
Well, they're the clubs.
Or talk to the club if you still want a storage tote.
Yeah,
$10, right?
$10, yeah.
Joe, I don't see Joe. No grant information for Joe. So where's Juan?
Right back there.
Stand up.
Why?
So he can pick you out of the crowd.
Is he taller?
Juan, stand up. Stand up. Tell us how the first month of marriage went.
Haven't been a month yet.
Well, 2 weeks.
And Juan,
Yeah.
don't leave out nothing.
All the juicy details.
We want all the juicy details too.
Juan, no.
All I did was go to the Omaha Zoo. We went around the whole zoo on scooters, so we saw the whole zoo, and then after that, we did a rail fan ride on Highway 30 on the Lincoln Highway from North Platte to Woodbine and back.
There you go.
All right.
And the wedding was everything you needed it to be, and
Yeah.
good, excellent. So Juan got married. So I don't think there's anybody got any bets on staying married? I don't know.
What a
We gotta do out in Vegas.
Well, they got them gambling. What is it? A 28 table or something that they use for sports teams or whatever.
Oh,
You
yeah.
put money down on what year.
We take us to when
I'm sorry, Juan. I'm kidding, but
Juan Junior's.
Congratulations.
When Juan
Hopefully it
Junior
continues to
arrives.
be well.
There's no Juan Juniors.
There's no Juan Junior?
No Juan Juniors. She's strapping that shoe blanks.
That's what we were looking for.
Yeah.
Now we get the details.
But I heard you're gonna be a grandpa.
Step grandpa.
Well, it's close enough.
You don't even look like a grandpa. Sit down.
Okay, kid.
All right, so anyway, congratulations to Juan.
All we need is a bar mitzvah, we have the trifecta now.
Yeah, no kidding.
How's it tough?
So that's all I had for old business. Anything anybody needs to bring up, wants to bring up for old business?
I actually still need to get voted on.
Who are you? I don't have, Paul, I think, took all the paperwork home, because all I have is brand new stuff and old stuff. So what's your first name?
Caleb,
Yeah, I don't have you in here, but, when did you join?
I think I came in about May. One of the open houses in May. It's been a while.
That's true, yeah.
Caleb, what's your last name?
Bacon?
Like bacon?
Yeah, like the food.
Like Kevin Bacon?
Like BEGGIN?
And then Oliver. And I don't know where that paperwork went, because I don't see it anywhere, and
I don't have it.
the secretary doesn't have
What's
the
up here?
paperwork.
What's up here?
Those are-
I'm guessing
That's brand new stuff from the fair, and this is all old stuff, so.
I'm guessing president's.
Anyway, so, yeah, we'll handle that in a little bit.
Okay.
Anything else? Old business? Nothing? Going once, going twice? All right, new business. TCS throttles. Paul and I and a few others talked about getting the club 2 more TCS throttles. Mike, do you remember how much them small ones were last time?
I don't,
I can find out pretty quick.
I think they're under 3 for the,
two something.
Anyway, so we wanna, put it out to a vote on adding 2 TCS throttles to our inventory. All the Digitrax throttles are slowly dying, slowly but surely. There's, I think I got, 5 now in my locker that they're done, and we've already had them. That's the second or third time we've sent them in to get fixed.
Probably a couple times. I got 3 at home too then.
Yeah, so, point of diminishing returns on those, I haven't heard anybody with any issues with the TCS throttles, is that correct? Anybody got anything ulterior to that? No?
With the new ones?
Hmm?
With the new ones?
Yes, with the new ones, yeah.
All of a sudden, my throttle will all of a sudden take off.
That's operator error, not throttle.
No, it's not an operator.
If you got a dead, or if you got batteries that are going dead in it, it'll stop.
That is true.
Well, yeah, if the throttle shuts off, it'll.
But I've had it all of a sudden, it would go full blast.
So Yankee Dabbler's got them for 220.
$229.95 on their website, this list.
I got it for 100 if you wanna buy it.
We'll table that maybe. We'll talk about that. But yeah, 220 for TCS throttles and.
Probably about the same at Spring Creek.
Yeah.
Dealers don't get much of a break on those.
Is that the dual or the singles?
That's the single.
Singles, yeah.
So do we want to buy, $660 for 3 of them, $240 for 2 of them, give or take? What do you guys think?
We'll get 3 of them.
Both
Yeah.
3 of them? So I want to have, what?
What about 2 TCS and 1 more small Digitrax one?
I really want to start shying away from the Digitrax unless we get a used one that's still good shape. Just 'cause
I like it, but.
we've had a lot of bad luck with them. They seem to be falling apart rapidly.
The newer small ones, those are pretty rugged.
Is that like that little one you were using, Mike?
Yeah.
You remember how much they are?
Thinking like 150 or something like that.
So
That's
maybe,
what I was talking about, is just the new small.
so maybe if
That's
we're
the
not,
only one they make anymore, I don't think they make any,
you're not making any of the older ones, no.
no.
So I would, adventure, if you guys want to discuss it, otherwise I would, like somebody to know, 1, 2, or 3 of those TCS products.
The only problem is, you know, as long as they're club stuff, nobody takes responsibility for it.
Well, that's a whole other discussion, that's a true statement as well. The ones that we have now seem to be doing okay. They gotta sit up here when they're not being used. They're not in there, which is part of the problem. And we can restrict if we think we need to restrict. Senior members or something. I don't necessarily like to do that.
Spending that kind of money and all of a sudden, the new ones are trash.
I would agree. I mean, that's kind of
I'd be a little upset.
that's kind of a gamble though, because we need some because we're running out of them. So we
That would be my only,
either have to start thinking about, hey, if you want to be a member, you gotta buy a throttle and have your own throttle, which folks can't afford that.
Make sure you get the TCS one with the encoder, not the potentiometer. They last much longer.
Yeah, the UWT 50 encoder is $229.95 for each tablet.
the UT6 is like 140. We have one out there.
Yeah.
Maybe get another one, I don't know. We need some Digitrax throttles that are working in order to access the Digitrax system with them sometimes.
Yeah, so throw a proposal at me, what do you guys think? I wanna hear something.
I'll throw mine out, 2 TCS, but 1 Digitrax,
What kind of Digitrax?
the UT60,
How much is that UT60?
140.
UT6D,
6D.
about 140.
Yeah, 140 give or take, depending where you get it.
Duplex radio control, blah, blah, blah. 127,
Good price. That's probably what you get it from our street creek.
139, Lombard's got them for 139, Iron Planet 126. The usual places, Spring Creek, I'm sure is right in there. So, say your proposal again?
2 of the TCS single throttle with the encoder, and 1 UT60 with Digitrax.
Excuse me.
Consist.
You wanted to sell your, what do you got?
400.
What do you want for that? Yeah, $10?
Oh,
Probably $50 at least. Probably $50 at least. And then, I'll throw in $50 for his,
Case of boost too.
what's your number? 400? D?
DT 400.
DT 400?
Don't forget that case of booze too.
What was that other, Carl, UT?
Yeah, so the UT, TCS, two TCS, singles, one UT 6D, and a DT 400 from over here. All right, so that's a motion. Anybody want to double up on that one?
Second.
All in favor of doing that?
Aye.
Anybody opposed to that? All right, so 440, 60, $625 needs to be approved for that. Who's gonna order them? I guess I'm gonna order them.
Oh.
I'll order the throttle.
You get the money.
You got the check, yeah, you got the checkbook, so.
Settle up with you.
Give it to Michael.
Hmm?
Give it to Michael.
All right, so that piece of business is done. Monthly open houses, we just had one, right? 17 bucks you got from that. Some months are great, some months aren't great. Paul and I talked a little bit about singles or doubles moving forward for the next 6 months. Knowing that we have to have one senior member at all these open houses, we're wondering if maybe we should just stick to one for the next 6 months, first weekend of the month. Kinda
That's when the flea market is, so that's,
And you keep it simpler too.
Yeah.
What's that?
I said that's when the flea market starts up now, so that would be the one to do it.
The first weekend?
Yeah, whenever the flea market's on.
Anybody opposed to just doing one versus two?
No,
Speak now or forever hold your peace, right?
just one.
Just one? Are you giving me a motion?
Sure.
All right.
Why not?
All right, everybody's in favor of that, sounds like?
Yeah.
All right. First weekend of the month for the next 6 months. Track cleaning. I don't know a lot about what, at the fair, I think we were using, what were we using? Somebody said mineral spirits and some.
I think that's what Blake does sometimes.
Blake, can you add on that?
Well, cleaned it all with, first used acetone, get down to absolutely bare metal. And then after that, I actually went over it with mineral spirits and then sprayed Deoxy D5 on the cleaning pad, drug it around.
A what? What was that last thing?
Deoxy D5.
Oh, deoxit?
And the funny thing is that, you know, between Ryan, myself, and Dawson, we did all that all the way back in October, and we never touched them ever since.
Well, there was some concern about engines not running and getting real dirty wheels. I don't know. I mean, that could be 100 different things causing that.
Well, for
But
some,
why aren't we using the 90%?
first off, for some of those people that were complaining about dirty track, whenever they had never cleaned their wheels ever since they got their equipment.
Well, like I said, there's multiple reasons why engines are dirty or whatever.
A lot of it's because people are running freight cars that have never been cleaned the wheels. And freight cars collect all that crud.
Oh,
Never heard of that.
No. Well, they're passenger cars.
Why aren't we using 90% like we talked about using?
Because last summer during the fair, whenever that was decided, we'd never get more than 2 hours, you know, of runtime before track was disgusting again because of all the dirt and humidity coming in from the doors being open from the fair.
Okay.
I mean, last year during the fair, I was out here all freaking week, and that's all I ever got to do was clean track, because everyone was complaining about it, and no one else did anything about it, so I took a few extra steps forward and did something about it, and no one did one bit.
Which one works the best?
Well, that's fine.
I'll tell you. So chemically, the mineral spirit stays wet on the track. And what causes the gunk is the micro arcing and little pits that we can't see between the wheels.
That's your
and
black
the track.
stuff that you get on there.
That's the black stuff. That happens because your wheels are turning, it's the electrons have to find a way to it. And we see it on the turnouts, where you have to be on a turnout and it's dead, but you've got wheels on track that should be getting power, and they're not. So there's always electricity finding one of the wheels somewhere to get to it. What Mineral Spirits does is it keeps all that in a microscopic film that's still wet, so that the electricity is always coming to the engine. The only downside with Mineral Spirits is it happens to be pretty slick, so you just have to increase the amount of power to pull your train. With the 20-some car trains that we pull, it shouldn't be an issue during the fair, but when you get me or Dan or someone pull a 100-car train, you'll notice it.
Is Mineral Spirits neutral, or is it high on?
It's slightly basic, just under that, not quite neutral, but just slightly basic.
I'm talking about the charge,
Charge, there's no charge.
but that attracts that black crap too.
Right. No,
That's
no
why
charge
what he
to it.
was talking about, that, deoxit, that stuff is awesome, but it's also very expensive.
The deoxit is Mineral Spirits with extra crap added to it. It's, it increases its conductivity, so that way it stays more, that will conduct charge.
Are you a chemist?
I've been studying this and been telling the club about it for 5 years.
I know you haven't.
But basically what it does is it basically makes electricity run through a liquid, so it's always getting contact with the wheels.
So,
That's why it's so.
I guess what the concern was brought up by many people, but there's 100 different competing circumstances. What do you guys think we should do?
I thought it worked great.
You liked how it worked? You liked how it worked?
I thought it worked good.
Yeah.
Never had any issues.
My
That's
experience
I was
really
here the
well.
first 2 days and.
We've never had any problem on Thursday afternoons either. I mean, it's,
I mean, I never had an issue, but I got keep lives and everything, so I couldn't tell anybody.
When I had an issue, all I had to do was go clean my wheels,
right.
you know, and then, heck, I could run great.
Alright.
I took a lot of my cars home and I cleaned the wheels and I was really shocked at how dirty the wheels
Was Larry
were.
eyeballing you and made you go take them home and clean them?
No, I just took them home just.
Everybody ought to do that.
Alright, so, I guess,
But plastic wheels are not a good thing either, so we have some,
well, there's discussion on that too.
well,
We got people running out. We got people running
I'm cleaning
wheels.
Yeah.
rolling stock wheels, I put one of those little brass brushes on the Dremel. I've used that to,
I was taking them all off and cleaning them by hand and my hands were so freaking dirty.
ADHD does not allow me to do that, so I don't do that. I just roll them on a thing of liquid on it, with cleaner on it. Alright, so right now, just status, we'll just leave it as it is. How much of that stuff do we have?
Oh, there's a whole small jug under the layout.
Alright, well,
The best part is though, is that, you know, what we were always using up in alcohol and acetone, we only use about a quarter of that in mineral spirits. All you ever need out here is a small jug, and that'll last you 2 years. I should know because that's what I've done.
how about the deoxit, which is very expensive?
It's $16.50 per can, and you barely need any.
And where's that
You can get that
stored?
in concentrate now.
Yeah, you can get it at concentrate, but actually you get it at Guitar Center.
Well, I know where to get it, I just wondered where it's
You
at
can
right
also get it on Amazon.
Oh, well, that's my personal can, and it's at my house,
now. Okay, well, so we need to get a can then. Is that what you're saying?
where I can bring mine back out.
No,
That doesn't cost,
I would
doesn't-
suggest you leave yours at home, we'll get a can.
doesn't cost me hardly anything to bring it out here. My can is still full.
Honestly, I don't think it's worth it, but if you look at the
What
USDA,
is it?
it's 95% mineral
Deoxit.
spirits.
Alright, that's enough of that. One of our very senior members, who is very respected in this community, is tired of people swearing all the time. I'm not gonna name any names, I'm one of them. But, so let's curb that enthusiasm and try to keep the language clean around here, because, it's the right thing to do, we got youngins around here and such.
Yeah, I think, the ones which uses, colorful words, needs to really calm it down. Yeah. Because we do have young kids here, and we do have women here. And so we do need to just hold things down.
Okay, everybody good with that?
How are you gonna word that, John?
Especially the F word. That one flies quite freely.
Larry, no
Yeah.
more swearing.
That's right.
Yes, you
No
got
more
that.
swearing.
Don't use my last name, cause it's an F word.
Enough on that, so,
Well, now, sometimes if a car would fall down or something, accident happens, of course, guys will then rip off a bunch of words. But this is just
Goodness,
plain
Peter, what's wrong
normal
with that?
talk, yeah.
This is daily talk, I think.
all right, so that's enough on that, right?
Yeah.
All right, the last new piece of business here, everybody's aware of Wayne's situation, is that correct? Anybody not aware of Wayne's situation? So you guys know Wayne Hanson, he was our former treasurer, been a club member long time, probably not as long as Larry, but a long time.
He joined sometime in the nineties, I think.
98, I think he was here.
So, as you may or may not know, Wayne's been battling cancer, and it's not looking good for him. His kids are at home with him right now. He went on to hospice care, so you guys all know what that means. Basically, he's come to terms with what's going on, and so he's spending his time with his family. So I would suggest everybody, if you want to chat with him, give him a call, because he'd love to talk to people that he hasn't talked to for a while. And
Now, I do have some news on that. I spent about 2.5 hours with Wayne tonight, and he's at the Sanford Hospice on West 43rd Street. Now, the best phone number would be his wife's Barb, and I do have it if you
I can get it.
need it. Now, Wayne is really at ease. He is in no pain. He is in absolute no pain. He is so relieved that us guys here will help his kids and his wife with all his stuff, crane stuff. Now, I was talking to somebody last week or so, and I mentioned to his wife Barb what we would like to do is to showcase Wayne's train, circus train, right out here on this east side, west side, right by right by the circus. Wayne is absolutely thrilled with that.
You remember he said though, he told me anyway,
Oh.
he gets to know that only certain people get around.
Yeah, he would kind of like the older geezers run it.
You guys don't get to touch the train.
Yeah, but Wayne is just absolutely thrilled with that deal. And he and I, we have talked twice in the last couple days, and Wayne has told me things that he hasn't told anybody. And that is because I was at this very same spot where he is right now. In fact, I have been there twice. So, but Wayne is doing good. He has no concerns right now. But he and Bev would like us guys in the next few days or so to please stop by and say hi, visit with them. Not long. You could spend 10 to 30 minutes or whatever, because Wayne is tired. He's tired. Yeah, he is doing good.
Yeah, I would suggest sooner rather than later.
From how he looked a couple days ago until now, if Wayne is around another 2 days, that there will be good.
So, thank you.
Thanks, Dan.
Enough said on that. Go visit Wayne. Any other new business?
When is Mr. Tripp coming? When is Mr. Scott coming? Tripp, when are we gonna do the floor?
I don't know.
Is that anything we can get it done before, train to Christmas?
No. I don't know. Really wanna get I really wanna get another parking lot gravel over here, what we're supposed to be doing.
Well,
Because we're not supposed to park on the grass. So I'd much rather spend that money on a parking lot. But I can reach out to him and see what the plan is. But I'd still not like to get rid of the parking lot idea. At least have a spot for another 6 vehicles or something.
well, that's under your control, but the floor is in our control, so.
Well, it can be in our control. If we have the money to pay for it, then they'll do it.
No, it doesn't. Fairgrounds is being.
Yeah, they've said a lot of things, but then
Well, I
it's
know.
not happening. So. Yeah, I'll look into that. I'll see what his thought process is on, because we'll have to do some prep work in there.
Well, yeah, but being we have the big open house during Train to Christmas, and we have the vendors come in afterwards, it would be impressive to have it all done.
Speaking of that, send me a text message or an email and remind me to bring that cold or the base.
You want me to get the bulbs?
Oh.
What?
You want me to get the bulbs too?
What bulbs? We already got bulbs.
Jesus, sweet, no.
For the
The
two
LED
lights.
ones in there.
I bought 2 of them.
Well,
Where are they at?
They were sitting right up against the wall there by that closet. I don't see them now, but they might be.
I don't see 'em.
They might be inside the closet. The retro bulbs? Yeah. Look in there. I hope they're in there.
Yeah,
But-
just pull right there. Scoop, yeah, okay, pull it.
There's some bulbs there?
No, not those bulbs.
yeah.
No. They're 4 foot long.
Fluorescent type bulbs.
Okay.
Dave, what are you doing?
no, there's a big one, what's going on?
Spoofed up. Okay, any other new business? Okay, so the only other new business we have is we've got 2 members that I don't have the sheets for. So Caleb, why don't you,
Okay, one quick thing, does everybody know the engines that are along 23 and Jasper and all that stuff? The Cardinal engine, the green and white one sitting outside the garage?
been there for a while.
It's
They're
gone.
now.
It's gone.
Yeah, I was on the back of BNSF.
Yep.
The MOPX 103, that Great Southwest Railroad, that one's gone now.
Yep.
And the blue Conrail unit in Jasper, I was talking to the guys that are rebuilding it, it's gonna go to Illinois for a rebuild, it's gonna end up in International Falls.
gonna say, it was there last week, 'cause I drove by the motorcycle.
Yeah, it was still there today and I drove by it, so if anyone wants to see it, it's days are numbered.
All right, can I move on now?
Yep, I just wanted to say that, because you
Okay.
don't want to
Got
see
to
it.
do with anything.
Thank you. We've got two new members that need to be voted in, Oliver and Caleb. Caleb, when you stand up, tell everybody about you, and the good, bad, and ugly.
I guess I'm probably, wouldn't say I'm the younger member, but I would be I'm 34. I moved to Canton here about 2 years ago from the Aberdeen area. Work at Sturtevant's, not here in Sioux Falls, but the one in Canton. Doing car parts stuff, but railroading's kind of been a hobby of mine. I've loved it for years, ever since I've been a little kid and everything, so.
What's your favorite railroad? Be
Be
very careful.
Be damn careful.
Yes. Kind of chosen Milwaukee Road to kind of go after.
Boo.
But I mean, and if it's not Milwaukee Road, it's Burlington Northern, not BNSF, regular Burlington Northern.
And BNSF without the switch, the circuit
Good,
cross.
good thing you're not a pumpkin driver.
So anything else these guys need to know before they vote you out?
I don't think so.
Go hit the door. Go outside.
No.
What's your last name?
Bacon.
You can afford one donut for me, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I can do that.
Okay, well, be it then.
We gotta talk about you, you gotta go out.
And by the way, we are driving. It's dark outside.
Yeah, it is.
All right, you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's been here, well, I know of maybe 3 times, and, yeah.
I'll assume we're not more than that, he's been here.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
been here.
Larry, what do you think?
So,
Larry, what do you think?
I'd be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All in favor?
My
vote
conversations
Caleb
over
in
the many times
tonight. Those opposed? All right, you can invite him back in.
He was good enough at Boy Scouts, he could be good at training.
That's all right.
There you go.
I was staff at camp this year, I saw it.
You're in, sir. We're close enough to the beginning of the year, I'm not gonna worry about dues for you anymore this year, but January 1st, we'll have our meeting, our annual meeting, and we'll start over with dues. 26. Okay. Oliver's mom, what is Oliver's mom's name?
Amelia.
And we don't have his sheet either, so tell us a little bit about Oliver.
Okay, this is Oliver. You know, all of you know him already. He doesn't talk, so I'm his mouthpiece. He's in 9th grade. He's an honors student at Freshman Academy in Harrisburg. He's obsessed with trains. That's all. When he does talk, that's all he talks about.
That's not all of that.
No. He's destroyed my basement making 4 layouts now. I think we're on 5 layouts now. Yeah. He's, I think one of the most surprising things about him is his electric work that he can do and the things that he can with the engines and stuff, and like putting decoders with that. Sometimes we go through a few of those, but a few weeks ago he actually took all spare parts of a locomotive and he just built himself a running locomotive just out of random spare parts, and he was running it here.
I know who I can give my spare parts to.
Yeah, so if you have spare parts, you can give it to him.
Okay.
But he's.
All right. You guys can.
That's it. All right.
Yep, go out in the cold.
It's still good. That's what happened to me. At 8 o'clock.
Think you're gonna get in? We're waiting for their vote. What do you think? Do you have any words of wisdom?
Union Pacific has the best heritage units.
Okay.
Woo-hoo, welcome. Now, Oliver, you're a junior member, so we won't worry about your dues till after January. Till January comes around, that'll be $60. All right, that's the two people I had.
What's your last name?
Snelling. Snelling.
The school with the Snelling.
Which one?
Dan.
I'm so sorry.
I was afraid to say anything.
No, he's
Good
my
or
brother.
bad?
He's, to put it nicely, he's probably one of the worst human beings I've ever met in my entire life.
That's pretty nice. But you're Amelia, so that's even better. So.
Yes, no, I'm married to his third younger brother, Dustin.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Welcome.
Yeah.
Anything else? Motion
Keep
to
that
adjourn.
smell on your face, you'll
Oh,
do
no.
great.
So seconded.
Go get your stuff. You gotta get home.
Why?
This is a school night.
Congratulations. I'm expecting a speech next month. No?
These teachers have been trying to get him to talk for years.
I think we should have brought up a swear jar. That'd be good, Dan. I think we should have brought up a swear jar.
Well, guys, I'm a member now. See you guys later. Yeah, this is the first train I ran here. But I'll see you guys later. Bye.